What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Elrond Egld and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel, and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. We just broke 8,000 subscribers, and that's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see recently, Elrond has been getting absolutely hammered in the market. It's come down a massive amount since its all-time high of around $244. As we can see, this is around a 73.5% decrease, which is absolutely insane to the lows. We actually came as low here as around $65, which is the lowest we've been in some time, ever since February, as we can see here, before the huge pump from the Maya app launching. And as we can see recently, obviously the whole market has been getting absolutely hammered as well. Elrond has been in this descending channel, as we can see quite clearly here. When the market first dumped, when we had the first correction in April, we actually did see this nice double bottom, as we can see here. Elrond did come back up all the way to around $200, but obviously the recent price action has been nothing short of very bad for Elrond. As we can quite clearly see, ever since we got the ever since we got the death cross here on the EMAs, the red flipping on top of the gold, the 50 on top of the 20, if you don't know what those are. Basically, this means that bearish price action is happening because we're flipping our moving averages. Our long-term moving average is moving above our short-term moving average, which means that the price action is going to move down. And as we can quite clearly see, ever since this happened, the red EMA has been on top, and we've really been struggling, fighting basically to get back above this red EMA. We did it once here, but then pushed back down, and we kept coming back up, retesting it on the 1 hour here, as we can see, and all the way down we've been bouncing off the EMAs. If we'd managed to break through the 20, we'd be hitting the 50. We've been coming all the way down. We've been having bounces up, sometimes getting above the 50, but it's quite clear that the price action has been just continuing downwards in what we can tell somewhat of a channel here. As we can quite clearly see, the channel has been moving downwards. We've been having these very large steep corrections, really been struggling to get back above the moving averages. And what we really needed to see this whole time was basically a breakout above these moving averages, above the 50 on top, and then basically having some price action that actually maintains above these averages, so that we can basically flip the moving averages again. And we actually came all the way down here to $65, which is a massive decrease of around 73% from the all-time high. But then we did get a very nice bounce yesterday for basically all cryptos. We saw Polygon go up 110%, which is absolutely ridiculous. From the bottom here, we actually did see a 65% increase for Elrond, so congratulations to anyone who bought the dip here. That was a very nice purchase. As we can see, we did actually get the bullish cross here, which is what we've been looking for some time. Basically the 20 flipping the 50 here, which means that we are looking at bullish price action now. And as we can see, we got a very nice bump all the way up to above $100 here. As we can see, we are having a small correction, as we can see right now. Elrond is quite literally at about $100 here, using it as probably very strong psychological resistance, and just a general resistance for people to buy under, in our opinion. As we can see on these previous dumps here, anywhere below $100 was very strong buying support, with a lot of buying pressure, as you can see here. And there has been actually a fair amount of buying pressure in these levels as well. We did come all the way down to $65, but we think this is most likely just people panic selling. But there does seem to be a massive amount of demand for Egld anywhere below $100 now, because as we can see, the price action has been bought back up above these levels here. So we've had a nice bounce for Elrond. We are very bullish on this project. We do think it's going to be massive in the future. It's obviously got a huge amount of bullish fundamentals. The Maya exchange is launching very soon, we believe. Obviously, it's going to be integrated with that app, and their app is getting more users than ever. So we do think this is a good accumulation period for Elrond. We do think buying Elrond anywhere below $100 is probably going to be a very, very good buy in the medium and long-term future. Obviously, the short term is very difficult to know what's going to happen because Bitcoin is predominantly leading the market right now. But we are seeing some bullish signs, as we can see. We've actually come back up. We've just nearly got above our macro trend line which we did draw in here. Let me just reposition this because it's a bit ski whiff. As we can see, we did almost get above our macro blue trend line again after a fake out to the downside, as we can quite clearly see here. Let me just see if I can move this actually. Oh god, it's too far. It's too far. But basically what we can see is it does seem as though the trend line is around here. So we did actually get a fake out to the upside, and we're now wrestling with this macro trend line. But we have seen some very, very bullish signs. As we can see, we've broken out of this channel that we've outlined here for basically the past week, as prices have just been going down, down, down. We've broken out of the channel. We've got the flip of the EMAs, both very bullish signs, and we're currently bouncing in and around this historical level of structure. As we can see here, this is a historical level of support as well. Things have been wicking back up from the $100 mark for some time. So we're feeling quite bullish on Elrond right now. It's easy for us to imagine that if the market continues to get a nice pump, obviously we're going to get Elrond bouncing to the upside. As we can quite clearly see here, we've outlined a few other areas that might be of interest. Let's just outline a few more here, just so we can get a bit more of a granular idea of where things could potentially go. Let's just put these as green targets because they would be bullish targets. Obviously, we would like to see Elrond bouncing off this $100 mark and continuing further. Also using this macro trend line and blue trend line as support as well. And basically bouncing to the upside, tackling these next levels of resistance at around 115 and 123, as we can see here. These are quite historical levels of support and resistance as well. As we can see, this 115 has actually been used previously as resistance. And also this 123, there's a few touching points here as the chart has continued to the upside in previous weeks. So we do want to see Elrond moving up again and challenging some of these levels. But also, if Bitcoin does start to break down again, we could be looking at these levels here at around $88. And if Bitcoin does come all the way back down to retest its lows, we could easily see Elrond come back down to this 65 again before continuing to the upside, which could potentially look something like this, and then we'd have a double bottom before bouncing to the upside. Right now, the short term is very difficult to know, but we are seeing some bullish signs. Excuse me. As we can quite clearly see here, as we'd like to reiterate, as we can see, we've broken out of this channel here, which is very bullish. We've got the flip of the EMAs, which is also bullish. We're bouncing up and around this macro trend line, also bullish, because we're respecting the macro trend despite the huge volatility currently. And also, we're bouncing off this 100 psychological support and resistance. So looking all very bullish for Egld. Short-term price prediction, we do think that Egld should be coming up, retesting these levels here at 123 and also 140. If we can get beyond this 140, we do think things are going to look golden for Egld, and we can get back inside this macro channel that Elrond had been trading in here, as we can see for some time. We did actually break down outside of this channel because of the market-wide correction, but if we could get back inside this channel, that would be very bullish, and we could see continuation to the upside then. So long-term price prediction for Elrond, we do think this is a massive project. We think it could easily be over $1,000 by the end of the year, which is around a 10x from here. But we have said that potentially 4 or 5k is possible depending on the adoption that it gets and the pump that we see in the market. So that's our video for Elrond today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more. So please hit the big red subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos with massive potential, and not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each, but don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.